Hey, what's up, guys? It's Branko here, and I'm back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today we are back on this Wallbreaker account, Franco Mac, and well, this is the account, and I only use Wallbreakers. I know it's um, kind of what I just described. But so today, I think is finally the day that we are going to Town Hall 16. So there's a couple of reasons why. I mean, you could be saying I don't have maxed out barracks or offense or something. But I would argue that I do, with the limitation of this account only having max wall breakers. So if we take a look at the lab here, I actually maxed everything out in perfect timing. So this skeleton spell is going to max level, and everything else just happened to time up. So there's only 4 days left. And last time well, at Town Hall 14, what I did was I used research potions every week because you can get 3 research potions a week. So that basically makes it 3 out of 7 days are gone. So basically, um, you're only researching 4 out of 7 days per week. So basically, if it took, let's just say, 7 months to keep it an easy number to max out the lab, if you're buying the research potions every week, it will take only 4 months. So I don't want to say it's half because it's not necessarily half, but it's pretty close to half time gained. But with this account, I don't really need to speed up the lab too much because, like I just said, it was perfect timing, ended perfectly. And honestly, the only thing that I really need to max out is the wall breaker himself, because all the spells that I use are max. I don't use lightning, heal, recall. I think I use poison actually, but a lot of these things don't really matter too much, and I don't really use many other sieges. I kind of just request a flame flinger every time, or I train a flame flinger, so that'll be nice to have at max level. But other than the lab, everything is, I mean, the labs do get gonna be maxed, but everything is maxed out. So if we take a look at the builder tab here, all we have left is the town hall and one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Well, I'm just tapping through the wall thing here. I have all these walls that I like to just have a progression of each level wall. I just think it looks cool. And honestly, it's just one of those things that kind of makes me remember that I'm not taking this account very seriously. And oops, it jumps over that wall instead of this wall. Oh, because it's 59 of them. And then those walls, but it should just be like this. This is one of those things that if I were to upgrade all these walls to like this level, like then it'd just be a normal account. And I kind of have to remind myself that this is not a normal account. And that's why I keep these obstacles here around the clan castle. I was like, what are ways that I could make this account unique? And I know they're kind of stupid. And I also have level 1 archer towers and cannons. And this little bomb, which I think is cute. And I always think the level 1 cannon is kind of cute too. And level 2, he gets a little chubbier. So I always think keeping him at level 1. Then I was like, oh, why not keep the archer towers too? But other than those things, this is a maxed out Town Hall 15. Everything's maxed out. We can look here, the barracks, except for the heroes. That is the only thing that I haven't maxed. Um, and I've been trying. It's just with this minion prince, it's a huge dark elixir sink, and the warden is maxed out, so that's pretty good. But the hard thing for this account is literally getting dark elixir. And I just bought the alchemist the other day, and I upgraded him to level 2, and I've just been converting elixir to dark elixir every single day because with this account the main bottleneck is literally dark elixir, and same with the pet house. The pet house is so extremely hard to max out because it's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, kind of hard to farm with wall breakers. Like, be way easier if I had like sneaky goblins for a second account or something. And basically, what I do is I only attack bases that I think have, well, enough dark elixir. I don't even look at the other resources. But honestly, in Champion 2 and 1, I think the loot here is really good. So I find tons of dead bases like this, and honestly, a lot of the time. I end up just attacking the first base I find too, just because I'm kind of lazy. Like, this isn't my main account. I don't really care too much. Lazy fireball from the ward there. But with bases that are dead like this, in theory, I could use the wall breakers as they were intended, as a tank for the heroes to go through the base. But spoiler alert, with hero up or hero equipment being out for the past like 2 years, I can have healers heal the queen now, so I don't really need to tank constantly with the wall breakers, because the queen can regenerate health. And it kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, this account becomes really good. So I'm in Clan War leagues right now, and I can show I got a 2-star on a Town Hall 17. which, dude, I can't attack two Town Halls up only using Wallbreakers. And it was a pretty solid attack. I don't want to say I was close to a 3-star, but it was closer than I thought it would be. It was like a 70 something percent. And honestly, I just got to make sure I don't 1-star. That's just the main point with this account. And I'm doing better than most of the clan then if I'm just not getting, if I'm 2-starring my mirror. So really can't complain too much. But the loot down here is pretty good. But the thing is, like, I just don't attack too much on this account. And it's basically just for fun. And I know a lot of you guys watching this video, if you're watching, love to see the Wallbreaker account. And, well, here is the, here's the strategy. Like, I just go with a Queen Walk with the Warden, just to rage up the healers. And then I throw in the Royal Champion, just to have some cleanup on the backside, because with the Rocket Spear, she can kind of go through a lot without getting touched. And I bring a lot of invisibility spells to support the Queen, and if the Queen's unified, support the Royal Champion. And the King is there just to clean up the trash buildings that the Queen misses and speed her through the base. And then obviously in war, I'm going to use the Flame Flinger to take out a compartment as well, so time isn't an issue. And then I also bring the a freeze just on for support. A rage too, I used to bring because when I use a Yeti bomb, but I do find the rage to be helpful sometimes with the Royal Champion getting through the base. And then most importantly, I also bring that I don't even know what this is called actually. The hero heals or revive spell. So I actually bring the revive spell, and that is just in case I fuck up and I lose the Queen, lose the Royal Champion, lose the Warden early, and honestly, it's kind of hard to plan for that. But other than that, the heroes, I wish they were higher level, but I'm not just going to leave a builder idle. I've left the builder idle for like a day because I was kind of putting off making this video for a little bit. But now that the next day of clan release has finally started, I think it's the best idea to. Honestly, it's the perfect timing. If you're ever thinking of going to a new town hall level, I think you gotta do it during clan release because then what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna get this town hall boost and I'm gonna have max level heroes, max level troop, one troop, just wall breakers. And my spells are kind of maxed anyway. But I'll get that free hero potion. Let's just put it like that. For I think 5 days. I was looking it up. I was gonna look it up the other day, how long the boost is. And I guess I could wait towards the end of this day, but I do want to get my Clan War League attacks done, and I don't really think I'm gonna do those on camera because I'm pretty serious about Clan War Leagues, and I don't like to mess up. But this was the Town Hall 17. It is a little rushed here, and it's way harder to attack on this account in Clan War League because then I have to like deal with the clan castle troops, and I'm lucky that wasn't a triple ice golem, because if it's a triple ice golem, especially on this count, I don't have too much firepower. And using the queen here as the only firepower, and then she gets stalled up for I don't know how many seconds each ice golem takes when it pops, like maybe like 8, that's like 20 seconds at least. That I'm just stalled, and those are some valuable seconds because I'm not sure exactly, but usually I'm just fighting time. So I put the Royal Champion on the bottom side there just because I was a little concerned that, well, the Queen would survive up here and be fine, I thought. Well, then the monolith's probably going to take her out now. But I was like, you know what? I got the 2-star, so let me just gather up some percent. Because I was like, realistically, I'm not going for a 3-star at this point. I messed up a little bit. It was a little hard to tell. I always try to get the Queen to walk the opposite way of the Flame Flinger. And based off the start of this attack, I actually thought what I do is I usually just path with the Fireball a little bit. I actually thought that the Queen was going to go south here, but then the last second she decided to direct up north, and right before I saw that, I actually dropped the Flame Flinger. So she went up towards the Flame Flinger. If the Flame Flinger was on his own, he probably would have taken out a decent amount of this base. I actually popped it early just to help the Yetis with the King and stuff. Um, and this actually could have been a 3-star if Queen went south and Royal Champion to support over in this corner. But hey, what are you going to do is Clan War Leagues, and I'm only using Wallbreakers, so I'm not too hard on myself when I get a 2-star. So it was an 81%. I thought it was a 77, so we'll take that. But without waiting any longer, I think it's time. Let's get this Town Hall upgraded. Let's get this maxed, or let's get this to Town Hall 16. And now we're going to be finally one Town Hall before the max Town Hall level. And it's actually kind of funny. I just went to Town Hall 17 on my main account. This second account is almost catching up to my main account. And that just shows how impactful the bottleneck of this game is. Because eventually, the second account that I started roughly like 6 months after my main account, and I only use wall breakers, ignoring that fact, will be the same town hall level and will eventually, after enough time, catch up to my main account as well. But it's kind of weird to see it catch up slowly and slowly because it used to be like, I think, 10 town hall levels behind, something like that, like 8 town hall levels behind. But let's use the hammer of building on this. And obviously, it recommends that we unlock a troop. And I'm going to say no. Let's continue. Let's use the hammer here. Let's get Town Hall 16 instantly. And we got that Town Hall boost for 5 days. Um, and now the most important thing is I got to figure out what to do with this builder. And I was doing a little bit of thinking before I started recording this video. And I think, first of all, we buy the hammer of building right away again. And let's look at what we can buy here in the shop. So it's just the two merged cannons and merged archer towers, which sadly I'm not really going to do right now. I would like to do that, but I'm going to upgrade something random with this builder. But in the meantime, if you're rushing to the next town hall level, with the way the game's changed, the most impactful building to upgrade as soon as you get to a new town hall level, it used to be debatable, maybe the clan castle, maybe the monolith to save the dark elixir, which I'm still considering, but or maybe you're thinking maybe the lab, but you still have a town hall boost. You don't need to upgrade the lab right away. All these things, I think the lab might be the second thing I use the hammer on, and then maybe the third is either the monolith or the clan castle. But one thing you gotta remember, or maybe this is gonna be the second thing, the pet house, because I really gotta start upgrading um, my spirit fox, because upgrading the Phoenix isn't really doing anything. I max out the pets that I think are going to be helpful on this count, but I think Spirit Fox would help a lot with the Royal Champion. Um, but you got to realize this hero hall you actually also have to upgrade. And this is a 15-day upgrade. And if I don't upgrade it, I can't upgrade my Grand Warden any further. And he's a pretty good elixir sink for this account because I don't really think there's anything else to upgrade with elixir. Let's look through here. So we have some storages. Um, Dark Elixir Storage, Workshop, Clan Castle, Pet House. So we have all those things that I'm planning on using a hammer on anyway. And if we take a look at my magical items, I do actually have a hammer of building or a book of building. I didn't even know that. I didn't even think of that. So that'll probably influence, yeah. So I might not use a book or a hammer on all those things. I might use like a book on maybe the lab. I think was kind of cheap. Yeah, 13 million there. Definitely not on the. I definitely want to hammer on the monolith just to save Dark Elixir. But with that in mind, I think the top two things. Or the top thing you should really consider is hammering the hero hall. But because of the weird situation I'm in, I actually think I'm gonna use the hammer on the pet house here. So I know I'm only saving 11 days, 12 hours. And that might seem like a little bit of a waste, but let's use the hammer on there because we have max level pets with this hero boost, and we are going to throw the Spirit Fox right on the Royal Champion. She might get significantly more value. That's my theory. I have to test out everything physically on this account because I don't really know what's going to be the best. And then with this, well, now this progress base is a little bit outdated, so I don't really even know what to say about that anymore. And obviously, the Eagle's another thing you can consider upgrading right away. But we need to just find something to upgrade. Honestly, I like just doing storages right away. So let's upgrade maybe an elixir storage just to waste some gold. 9 days there, that's pretty long. But we have a builder opening soon as well. And I don't really want to think too much about it. But yeah, there we go. Town Hall 16. And I'm going to do my war attack off camera. I don't think it's smart to do it on camera. And I'll make another video recapping how Clan World League went on this account and obviously my main account too. But it's kind of nice to have level 95, level 70, and level 45 Royal Champion on this account too. But that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy this account. It's getting pretty close to max out on the builder base as well, which is kind of cool. And if you're interested in seeing that, let me know too. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.